Okay, for this week's discussion post, our prompt says to present our predictions for slide 7 in the Mocha modeling activity. Use your model to see how many Starbucks locations there were in 2010 and verify if it was close. Predict how many Starbucks locations there will be in 2030 and comment on your experience with this activity. So this is slide 7. Actually, I want to start off with slide 6. So this is the model that I have here, or the exponential function that I made, and the formula for that is y equals 200 times 1.395, and the exponent is x minus 5.5. So before we look at the 2015 prediction, let's look at 2005. Based on my model, how many Starbucks locations were there in 2005? And over here, you plug in the number 13 for x, because there's 13 years in between 1992 and 2005, and we get 14,571 locations. Doing the same for slide 7. This is what the model looks like with 2005 here and 2010 here. Plugging 18 into x, because there's 18 years between 1992 and 2010, gives you 76,977 locations. And then predicting the year 2030, plugging 38 into x, because there are 38 years in between 1992 and 2030, gives you 59,957,428 locations, which seems very unreasonable, which is why I said no on slide 8, because the points follow the path of the exponential function. However, this exponential function of the Starbucks location expansion seems too drastic to be real. So once we start talking about the logistics, I made this model here, which gives us this formula: y equals 13,300 divided by 1 plus e to the exponent of negative 0.32 multiplied by x minus 12.5. So, doing this the right way, based on your model, how many Starbucks locations were there in 2015? Over here, plugging 23 into x for the logistics formula, because there are 23 years in between 1992 and 2015. We get 12,853, but I just round up to 54. And lastly, for that 2030 prediction with the correct logistics formula, I plug 38 into x, because there are 38 years in between 1992 and 2030. So we get 13,296, which is a much more reasonable answer than 60 million. Something I learned with this experience is that this exponential doesn't work, because when we look at company growth, things can grow, but they don't grow forever like exponential functions. They're gonna plateau a little bit, and that's what we see here with the logistic calculations. So overall, good experience. I learned something new. You learn something new every day, and this is my response.